One of the co-sponsors of that bill related to the alleged ransom is Senator John Barrasso of Wyoming. He joins us now.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you, sir. So, first of all, this bill would have no effect on what's already been paid. Is that correct?
Well, it tries to recapture that money from Iran, but we know how tough that is. When you go after ransom.
So let's just look at the numbers for a second. $400,000 we know was paid in cash.
And then another $1.3 billion.
$3 billion.
Yes.
And that was done by bank draft, right?
Yes.
So total $1.7 billion. How would you recapture?
Well, we want to make sure no additional money is spent until reparations have been made by Iran for what money is owed to Americans. After the hostages were held for 444 days, back when Jimmy Carter was president, they are owed over $50 billion. We want that back. We want no additional payments, and the goal is to recapture
where does
this
that
as
$50 billion figure come from?
This is money that is owed reparation to U.S. citizens who were held hostage the 444 days.
And by what authority were those reparations ordered?
There's a court ruling to do that, and Bruce Langan, who was chargé d'affaires at the time, and those other hostages. But that's been waiting a long time as well. You know, if you're trying to get hostages back, they should have done this before the president negotiated the Iran deal.
Let me ask you this question: If they owed us $50 billion and we owed them we owed them the money. Now we know $1.7 billion that has been sent to them. Why would we pay them before they paid us?
Well, you should never do that. The president should have never paid for hostages. Our policy should be to never pay for the release of hostages. We should have gotten the hostages back before the president proceeded with the Iran deal in the first place.
So this bill would compel the president or the administration to do what exactly? To seek this money?
To seek the money back and to allow no more money being paid by a fund called the Judgment Fund.
Now, can you get this to a vote in the Senate?
Well, we're going to push for that. I can assure you that Harry Reid and those folks who will filibuster or fight it, and I don't know that the president would sign it, but it's a sign that says what the president did is wrong. The president is not feared and he's not respected worldwide. We saw that this weekend in China.
I get that.
And my big concern is over the end of his term, I think these foreign leaders around the world, many of them consider themselves macho men, I think they can smell the fear of Barack Obama, and they are going to go more. We're going to see it with Putin. I think we're going to see it with Iran. We're going to see it certainly with North Korea and possibly with China, and I think also with Assad.
All right, Senator. Thanks very much for coming in. It's nice to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Now